G'day everyone, welcome back to Nat's Knackers Yard. This will be my Knackers Yard and a bit of a, I suppose, a late midweek update, although everybody's days are confused as we're all going, well, majority of us are going back to work and we're not quite sure what day it is or what we used to do for a living, but you know, we're working it out. I'm on my new phone. Hopefully it's not just going to die, or its battery's not just going to die every 15 seconds. This is a Galaxy A12 I think I got. Nice and cheapy second hand, but it's a garage phone. I'm not too bothered one way or another. I would just like battery life that lasts more than 5 minutes. I'm crammed in my garage because I haven't got anything out at the moment, nor do I intend to, because it's just a quick sort of a lunchtime update and I'm working from home today. I'm still at the whim of the postal service, really catching up on the Christmas stuff, so I'm waiting for bits and pieces. I have done other pieces, so I found my old my side mirrors, my bar end mirrors that I've tried before and not liked, but if nothing else they stop the grips from falling off, so they'll do for the moment. Got both of them on, and we'll see if they work. If they don't, they don't, but I've got them, why not throw them on. I'm still waiting on all the electric kit so that I can swap that front headset over. Sorry, the headset, the instrument panels, speedo I suppose in English. So I'm still waiting on that. I thought while I was doing that I would get on with other stuff from Mick, the 650. Now I need to replace the cylinder head. I've been cleaning it up as I go. It's actually looking kind of smart. This is the replacement because I've stripped the spark plug hole and completely goosed that one, so it's just pissing out air, fuel and everything else. So I've taken the valves out, I've given them a clean on a drill with Scotch-Brite, and actually they're looking pretty good. It has to be said, the exhaust ones that are usually worst have come up pretty good as well. So that's literally, I've still got it there. Bit of tubing on the end so you don't damage the valve seat. You know, in a drill, chocked, not too tight, you don't want to crush it. I did do a dowel special and I used my old workbench to hold on to the handle of my drill, not my drill. I hasten to add, I'm not a complete dowel. And then just had at that with Scotch-Brite and WD-40, so going pretty much full dowel with all the posh stuff. Next step is lapping. Now I haven't filmed any of this because I've done it before. It's boring for me to do, let alone for somebody else to watch again. But one thing that I did struggle with slightly last time was lapping. Let me just get you set up and I'll kind of show why. Right, so last time on the lapping, I'm not going to get my lapping paste out because it's out the back somewhere, but I used what everybody does, which is the good old cheapy valve lapper set, which basically sees you acting like a Boy Scout, Girl Guide, whatever, onto the, so suction cap on. This is the wrong size, but let me get it in there and it will fit. So suction cap on, into the unit, Boy Scout, Boy Scout, Boy Scout. Obviously with lapping paste in there. Keep going till it goes quiet. Put a bit more on, keep going until you get that nice shiny lip around the edge. Now what a lot of people advocate is pushing it through the cylinder head, grabbing the top again, clamped with something that you're not going to damage it, with the drill bit, and just giving it a bit of what for. Now I can't do it on this because there's not enough clearance on the end of that to get the drill bit on, but I thought about it and thought, that's the only reason I'm filming this really. There's got to be a better way that I can do that. So what I considered was cutting this in half, finding a way of trimming it to a drill bit and chucking it on a drill. Then I had a moment of brief inspiration that these are just rubber suction cups and they come off. That's all that is, it's just a plastic stick. Have I got anything that would fit into there? Yeah, got a drill bit. Got a drill bit, it's the socket converter badger, the adapter. Padded it out a little bit with some loom tape actually, just because it's got a little bit of grip to it. A tiny bit of grip, that's not quite enough. So lovely jubbly clip on top of that. I'm not going to clamp it down now, but just to show you the rough piece. Now what I could do now is chuck that in a drill and do it from the top. Now what I thought was that might be a little bit harsh, because what I don't want to do is grind it too much. Now what I do have is the world's cheapest, oldest, crappiest Ferex, great make. It's from Lidl or Aldi. In my mind they're the same thing. So what I've therefore got is a single speed, but it's actually relatively low. I mean, it's a bit dangerous having that hoiking around, but I think I can cope. So it's going to be in, paste, sucker. Give it a bit, flip it the other way, give it a bit, and see how we get on. Now I think that's fast enough to lap the valves, but without burning the hell out of them, as I would do if I had a drill on pretty much for whack. What I'm not going to do is film me doing that. What I might do is do a little bit of a before and after. I mean, these are pretty shagged, but I'll see if I can get a decent result out of them, and I'll drop you back in once I've done one or two and I'll show you how it went. But in my world that's probably going to be this evening, because like I say, it's lunchtime for now, but I just thought, I've not seen anyone do that. It seems to be a decent idea to me, particularly if you can't either grip it from underneath with a drill, or alternatively the old Boy Scout bit you find particularly dull and laborious. And if there's power tools, why the hell not? Right, let's drop you back in later. Right, it is much later, it is dark and it is pissing down, but I thought I'd actually try a bit of live action. I'm not going to lie, I have had a quick go at this before and it is pissing down outside. So I've got some fine paste on that. I may have to, don't rag me for the state, I've not cleaned the edges yet, it's not thoroughly cleaned yet, or as clean as I want to, so I'm set up on my little, I've got the slightly smaller one on there, pushing on. The hardest bit seems to be holding it straight. Twist, reset. Oh, come on, you swine. It seems not pushing down too hard, otherwise it just slides off. Exactly the same as if you're doing it by hand, frankly. I'll do it a bit the other way. Twist it to reset it. Now another advantage I think of having the old screwdriver rather than the drill is it's quieter, so I can hear, you know, you get that, the noise reset that you get doing it hand by hand, i.e. when it's quiet it's done, rather than when it's grinding noisily it's still going. Get off. Got a bit slimy. I'm shaking, it's not nerves, it's fucking cold as well as wet. Push down too hard there, it stopped spinning the actual valve, started to do its own thing, so that's not too long. Let's just drag that out and give it a wipe down. So this is exhaust 1. I have written down on the actual head the numbering, because knowledge from last time was that I did get confused. See, I'm getting there. I think the system works. I have no intentions of filming it all. It's very difficult to... there we go. So I'm getting a good solid band round there of shiny stuff. Ditto on the head. Obviously it's important to get all the grinding paste out, and it will get that on a proper clean when it gets it. But that is a nice good edge that I'm starting to build there. Right, so I'm not going to enforce you watching me again trying to lap valves, and there are plenty of useful vids on it online. What there isn't, I don't think, is anybody using a power tool, you know, from above in conjunction with the suction caps. All the ones I've seen, like I say, have been grabbing it from the other end with the potential risks of crunching and cluttering, etc, etc, which granted I did go through that when I gave it its clean. And it's not perfect, I don't want to get it perfectly clean, I don't want to get it perfectly shiny or polished either. I don't see the point, it's not going to last. I just wanted to get functional, clean and seated. Right, I think that one's done. I'm going to shut off the vid, I'm going to put the bike away and go away, I'm going to get dinner, and then I'm going to see if I can get away with doing this in the kitchen, because it's bastard cold out here. Cheers all, I'll catch you later on. Ta-da.